In case no one's told you yet today, you are beautiful, you are stunning, you are incredible, you are amazing, you are everything that you need right now to be better, to strive to be better, to chase your dreams, to chase your aspirations, to do what you love. You are that right now. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't be and that you aren't. There are people who see success, they see greatness, and they want to hide it. They want to throw it away. They want to step on it. Why are so many great athletes hated on? Because they're great. Why are so many great singers hated on? Because they're great. Why are so many actors hated on? Because they're great at what they do. Yes, there are problems. Everybody has problems. Everybody has flaws. Everybody is not perfect. You're not perfect. Well, you may think you have the right to judge someone else, but in reality, you're giving them the right to judge you back. Anyone can judge you. Anyone can judge me. Anyone can judge anyone they want to, but it does not give them the power to have the final say-so. Okay? You have the final say-so in your life. You have the final say-so on who you are, and you have the final say-so on your story. Why I am saying this is because a lot of people, they get lost in all of this. They get lost in anime. They get lost in manga. They get lost in yaoi. They get lost in characters. They get lost in these shows. They get lost in these stories, and they forget about the most important story, theirs. Do not let memes, do not let social media, do not let your family, your friends, your loved ones, do not let these things distract you from your purpose, your story, what you are to become. Do not let these things cloud your mind. When the first thing you see, when the first thing you think about when you look at something is a meme or a joke, change that. Change that. Stop. Realize what you're doing to yourself in some of these situations. Not everything's a joke. Not everything should be treated like a joke. Not everything should be handled like a joke. If you want to do that, that's okay. Fine. You're not a joke. The person on the street, they're not a joke. The person that you're laying next to, they're not a joke. Your family members, your friends, not a joke. Creation is not a joke. There are things that are intended to be funny. There are things that are not funny. And we try to make it funny. It is sometimes not really good to find the humor in everything. It is good to find the good in everything. Sometimes we look and we find the humor in ourselves. We find the bad in ourselves. We point it out and we cling to it. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at that. We look at someone, we forget everything else that they do that's good, and we only look at the bad that they do. They're so bad at this. They're so bad at that. It's humans. That's just what we do. I do it. I do it sometimes. That's why it's important to pull back, to reflect, to think about what we're saying, what we're doing, what we are doing to ourselves, to our friends, to our family. You can be so much more than what you are right now. I don't care if you're 12. I don't care if you're 28. I don't care if you're 24. It's not about acting like your age, okay? It is about acting the best you can. It's not even about acting. It's about being in a moment and trying to do your best to live that moment to the fullest, whatever that way may be. It just really disappoints me and upsets me to see so many people just show such disregard to themselves and to life. And a lot of people they go through the motion. You know, it's such a shame that a lot of individuals who were out there trying to make a difference are the ones that get taken so soon. And I just want to have in my mind that if I died an early death or something happened to me, I could live with it knowing that I did the most that I could for my family, for my friends, for people that I love and care about, for you guys when I was here. That I said I love you when I was here. That I tried to do the right thing when I was here. That I tried to take things serious when I needed to be serious when I was here. You know, I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not trying to ask you to be perfect or to think that you're perfect or to go around being the most happiest, positive person ever. No, I'm asking you to just think for a second about what you can do better, about what you can try and chase more, about what you can try and optimize more, about the things that you are doing that you may not know are affecting you in a negative way. That is what I'm saying. If none of this applies to you, good. If you feel that this does not apply to you, good. But if you took 1 second and thought, is he talking about me? Then maybe I am. And maybe that's a good thing, because maybe someone needed to tell you this, that you are important, that you matter, and that you have such a great purpose in this world that can't even be concealed by the world itself. You are going to do amazing things, whether or not you have that person with you along the way or you don't. A lot of people don't want to tell you this. They don't want to see you succeed. There are people and moments where I do not want to see someone succeed. But someone does want to see them succeed. Maybe everyone is rooting against you. And one person is rooting for you. Sometimes that one person has to be yourself. So I'm just letting you guys know, regardless of race, regardless of sexuality, regardless of gender, regardless of where you come from, who you are, just know that you weren't put on this planet to be like everybody else, to be ordinary. You know, why is it so easy for us to make jokes? Why is it so easy for us to make memes? Why is it so easy for us to make creations and to make really goofy and funny and fun stuff? Because we put our effort, we put thought into it. Sometimes we didn't put any thought into it, but it came out that way. Try and find those moments where you can put something positive out in the world just by a thought, just by a concern, just by a look, just by a gaze, just by a hello, just by a I love you, just by a hey, how are you doing, or a how can I help you. You don't have to do that. You can totally disregard this whole video. You can think to yourself, oh, what is this guy talking about? What is Akira talking about? Why is he saying this stuff? Stick to doing content. Where's the Levi X listener audio? Where's this and that? They're coming. Even if I don't make it, someone else will. Tell me this, though. How many creators are going to go and tell you this? Think about that. I want you to think about that. As someone who was growing up and a lot of the times felt like an outcast and felt like he didn't really fit in, it was constantly had to validate himself. There are things I struggle with in terms of seeking validation from people. I have a struggle with saying no. I have a struggle with changing, adapting. I have a struggle with feeling like I'm second. These are the things that I am not afraid to admit. things that I'm not afraid to say I need to get better at. I need to work on. Why am I not afraid to do that? Because I know that I'm not perfect. I know there are things that I gotta do better. I gotta do better. And I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do the best I can. Let's all do that. Let's all strive to do better. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the product that your mom and your dad want you to be. You don't have to be this. You don't have to be that. Be who you want to be. Be the best light that you can possibly be. We don't want no negative vibes. We don't want no toxic vibes. We don't want no toxic atmosphere. Stop hating on people. Stop being that one friend in the group that always has something negative to say about somebody. Stop being that one friend in the group that always has something bad to say whenever something goes wrong. Stop being the person who's always adding fuel to the flame. There's a reason why there are some people who are going away from you. There's a reason why there are some people who do not want to hang out with you. There's a reason for why some people say, don't answer your text messages. Don't answer your calls. There's a reason. Sometimes it's not you, but sometimes it is you. You got to look at it from perspectives. I'm talking about a bunch of random things, but somebody needs to hear that. And I'm not saying this in a way where I'm not trying to condemn anybody or trying to judge you or trying to seem like a bad person, like trying to say like, oh, you got to fix this, you got to fix that. No, I'm saying this because I care about you. I want you to do good. I want you to do better. I want you to be in a position where you can succeed. And there's some people that I know at a certain time, a certain place, I did not want them to succeed. I did not want them to do better than me. I did not want them to be recognized as this and that. That's something I got to change. I want to change that. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, I love you. I care about you. None of us are perfect. We all got things to work on. This is not a video calling nobody out. This is not a video trying to be like some like emotional, motivational kind of thing. He said it is like a friend talking to you, pulling you to the side and saying, hey, look, I don't know everything that you're going through. I don't know everything that you are having surrounded you in your life right now. But if you need help, if you need a positive word, someone to look at and say, hey, I know they got my back, I'm here. I can't answer all your messages. I can't respond to everything that you send me. I can't always be right. I'm not always going to be right. Don't look at me and say, oh, yeah, this guy, this girl, they got it all figured out. No, there's some things you got to figure out on your own. I'm here as a resource. I'm not here as the answer. Because the same way that I can be there for you, I need you to be there for me. It is a connection. Friendship is a connection.